I am live. What do you say, James? How are you? Yeah, 15-0. We're going to give it a shot um, for sure. In just a second, just like always, I've got to check something here. All right. I think we're good. So, welcome to Ken Knows Gambling. This is Paycheck or Bust. And this will be my last one for probably a couple weeks. Just to let everybody know, I'm going out of town next Wednesday morning, and I'm gonna be gone for a minute, so there won't be nothing coming out of Ken Knows Gambling, for a few weeks, starting Wednesday. Um, but I'll be back, right? So tonight, what did I wanted to do was, what do you say, Waylon? I'm going to do another 31. I've already done it on the pass line, the don't pass. It's done really well. I've done really well on everything it's touched. But make no mistake, anything can get its ass tore up. I mean, it just can. And the fact that I'm going for 15-0 is, do it a million times, see what happens, right? I just think it's doing well, and I wanted to do it something different, just to come only. I did a video of it, and I think I won $400 pretty quick. And I know Waylon had texted me a couple times in the last day or so about doing a 4-10 or 6-8. I did a 4-10. I tried it. I got spanked with it. But when you do two numbers, and Waylon, since you're here, this will sort of share with you why I'm not doing it. You got to, if you're doing it independent, you got to have two different sets of 31. When one goes down, when you only have a single bet, when one goes down, then you're right in your 31. When two go down, you got to have a double bankroll for it and almost run them independent. I'm not saying the 6-8 wouldn't work, but after the 4-10 went down, I didn't explore up top anymore. But that's really neither here nor there. Today, we're going to come right out of the com. I had another person wanted me to do out of the don't com. I've tried that, and it didn't really work so well. The reason why I like doing the com is because I have a chance at a 7 or 11 of winning. And then if I don't get a 7 or 11 and it moves up, then I got a chance of hitting a number. If you come out of the don't com, the 7 or 11 will hurt you. And then you're hoping for the 7. So I don't know. If I do this really quick, I might try that a little bit. Let me see here. Cajun Craps, what up? What up? What up? Scott Schaefer, what do you know? Creepy Bushman, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Tomorrow, this is Thanksgiving Eve, and I got family coming in. It'll be a wonderful time. Everybody will be bitching at everybody, and just like all families do, man. You get together. Oh, I just love my family, and it's I have to go freaking hide tomorrow somewhere. But anyway, it's really good. I mean, I stretch the truth just a little bit, but not a lot. So anyway, what do you say, Thomas? Gregory, you're not late, man. I'm still running my mouth right at the moment. And so what do you got, Waylon? So if you do two numbers, you just add the money amount together. So what are you saying? 12 and a 6-8 would be 24. Yes. I guess I just haven't studied it enough, Waylon. I guess if you just do the $124 split, 12 and 12 is one unit of the 31 of 24. I just haven't messed with it. Hey, give it a shot, Waylon. Hell, man, let me know how you work it out. Once I get done with this video, I'm going to be done with YouTube for a couple weeks. Give myself a break, go see my son in Tennessee. But hey, do it. I'd love to see, what you do with it. Anyway, let me change gears here. And boink, there we go. Let's go to the table right now. All right, so we're set up. Camera, yeah, Let's see. Can I do the camera better? Who knows? Let me see something here real quick. This is on the fly adjustments. Yeah, that's close enough for government work, man. All right. So again, I've got $3,100, but again, you guys, I get dogged all the time for this. They're going, yeah, but who's got that bankroll? Who's got that bankroll? I get it. Do it with 10, 10, 10, 10, 20, 20. Man, it's like $310. Hopefully you guys know by now, just because you see black chips, anything can be scaled. Any of it. I just do it this way to get to a goal quicker. And when I go live, I'm telling you, I have the biggest bankroll I can possibly have when I go to a casino because I want to hit and get out, hit and get out. And you got to have a bigger bankroll to do it. So for illustration purposes, I'm doing it with black chips. So let me turn my computer around so I can see people. All righty. And then Ken Brown. What are you saying, James? No pledging. Oh, you guys are. All right. You guys just chat amongst yourself for a while. Let's just go ahead and get to it. I got 16 of you. Hey, welcome everybody. I'm blessed to have you aboard. Here we go. 31 chips. 31 greens, 31 blacks, 31 whites, 31 whatever. That's why they call it the 31. Single, single, single. 2, 2, 4, 4, 8, 8. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and grab us a point. We're going to come out of the come only. There's a 6. So we take the first single, pop it in the come. Again, why I like the come versus the don't come is a 7 or 11 wins for me. Yes, a 2, 3 or 12 loses, but the 7 or 11 are more prominent. Over here on the don't come, I lose on that. I just like it better this way. That's just me personally. So here we go. Let's see what we can do. Okay, there's a 6. Puck comes off. This slides. That's it. I don't keep feeding it because that's another strategy. So now it's just the 6. So there's a 4. 10. So now it's just 6 or 7. There's an 8. Another 8. A 5. I don't call these out like Waylon does. Yo, 11. I just call the number out. There's another 10 hard. There's the 6. 4, 2, 6. So this comes down. It gets paid. And I've started just going ahead and pressing it from the get-go. Normally, I mean, you really don't have to because I can put this back in the rack and I'm still up 100. There was really no need to press, but I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. All right. Since the 4 is hot, the 6 didn't kill anything. We want it. The 4 is still hot. We immediately come back with the press. And here we go. Now 7 or 11 would be just wonderful. 5. Move it up. There's the 5. 3, 2, 5. Bam, bam, bam. So that comes down. We win 2. Put your rack back. So there's our starting bankroll. 1, 2, 3. All I got to do is 2 more hits. And I have my 500. If you're doing 25s, you'd be at 75. You need 2 more to get to 125. And believe me, starting with a $700 bankroll with green chips, $125 ain't nothing to sneeze at, boys and girls. I mean, it's just not. So anyway, that was the 5 that got hit. I still have the 4. I can come back down to 1. Actually, I'm going to use this. We're going to come right back to the come because the 7 hasn't taken the 4 away, or the 4 hasn't come, so this is still hot. So we just come right back to it. Okay, another 5. Wonderful. We ain't seen a 7 yet. There's a 6, 4, 2, 6. There's a 4, 1, 5. Okay. Boink. All right. If I stopped here, I'd have $400. I'd be 100 away. That is actually a smart move. You still got to use your head when you're doing this stuff. So if I put my rack back, I still have $400 profit, only needing one hit. In reality, there's really no reason to press that first one. This first chip, if you win it, there's no reason because it's an automatic profit. You don't have to. But since I started out that way, that's what I'm going to do. So there's my original. There's the profit. Stack it. Here we go. But I haven't had a 7 or 11 in a while. This would just be about as perfect as it can get right here. So here we go. 4 is still the point. There's a 9. There's a 10, hard. There's a 3, 2, 1, 3. There's an 8, 5, 3, 8. 2, 1, 3 for the second time. There's a 4, 2, 6. Another 4, 2, 6. 5, 1, 6. There you go, Waylon. 6, 6, 6, 6, man. 5, 3, 8. 5, 3, 8. Hell, that's like 3 6s, 3 8, something like that, real fast. There's another 8, 6, 2, 8. There's the 7. All right. So we lose that. Whoop, puck comes off. We're going to go to our second chip here. There's another 6. Bring the second out. There's another 5. There's a 10. That's about 3 hard 10s, just real quick. There's the 7 out. So the 7s have to come back. They got to even themselves out sooner or later. So we go to our third single. I still got my 3 in profit, and I don't like touching my profit. I'm just going to run the 31 as normal. So, whoops, I got to wait for a point. Sorry. All right, there's an 8. Now we can bring it out. There's a 3, 1, 4. Not my favorite number from the right side. There's a 4, 4, 8. Hits the point. We'll get another point. There's a 5. We're still looking for the 4. There's another 8. Geez, 8s and 6s are hot. There's the 9. I needed you a minute ago. There's a 4. Hard 4. So this comes down. We get paid. Press it. 5 is still hot. 5. Hit the point. Slides up. There's an 8. Boy, the 8s are just on fire, man. Yo, 11. Another yo, 11. 7 out. Well, shoot a monkey. So we're going to go to our first set of 2 when we get a point. Okay, there's the 4. That's the second hard 4. Pretty quick. Give me an 8 since they're so hot. There it is. 8. Great. I've been rolling them. Let's see what happens. There's a 9. There's another 9. 10. 7 out. Didn't make it. Okay, we'll be going to our second 2. 6 is the point. There's the 6. We come up. 2. Yo, 11. Been hitting a lot of 11s too. There's an 8. 8. 7. You. All right. So we're going to test this tonight. So we'll end up going to our 4. There's a 4. This is going to be our first set of 4. There's the 7. So this ain't happened in a minute, but nonetheless, it's a win. Okay. Now we're going to stack it, but we have to wait for a point. Yo, 11. We've had a whole lot of 11s. We just didn't have them when we're on the come. There's an 8. Here we go. We stack that 4 win. This would be a beautiful thing. 7 or 11 right here. There's a 5. There it is. That was a 3. Y'all saw it. 3, 2, 5. That's 8. We win 8. Let's put it back together. Let's stick. There's 4. 2. 2. 1. 1. 1. $800. We got to the first 4. Well, if you really look at it, it's like a 9-step, really, if you look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we actually got to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got to the 6th one before we got what we needed to get. But in this case, it's steak or a really high-class hooker. However you want to look at it. Steak, no dog food. So we are 16 and 4 as far as the steak and dog food goes. And so that's a good thing. I am now 15 and 0. I haven't done them all on camera. On camera, I don't know, 4, 5 and 0. 800. Now, if you were doing green chips and you start with a $775 bankroll, it looked like that, which would be $200. Nothing in this world wrong with that. If you started with 10s, because you have a $10 table limit or minimum, it'd be $80. Nothing wrong with it. So it wasn't really scary. It did get up to the first 4, but nonetheless, there you go. Let me get back over here and read some of this stuff. Boink. No. No. Huh. Why ain't this sucker doing what I want it to do? Very awkward. That's all right. We'll just do it this way. So let me see if I can catch up some of this reading here. All right, Waylon, you can play any strategy, anyone at any level, any amount. Yeah, you can, Waylon, and I'm glad you said that. I tell people that all the time. I know you do, John does, but invariably, if that's a word, I'm going to get somebody tell me, well, black chips. Cut it down, man. I mean, if people don't see that they can cut things down, they don't need to be going to the casino. That's just my opinion. What do you say, Duracell? Glad to see you when you come on. I really, really am. We did it, 15-0. That's out of the calm. If you guys want to here in a minute, I can do this again. I'm not really a fan of coming out of the don't calm, but if you guys want to, we can give her a shot. No worries. All right. Let's see. I'm still reading, y'all. Well, you know what, James, 31, it's a decent one. It's still a negative progression. It's way safer than a martingale. I mean, way safer. Really, its only drawback is at some point, you got to win two in a row. But, if I'm doing a regression up and pull, I need two in a row there too. It's a decent one, James. Like all of them, they're all decent until they're not. But yeah, I like it. Somebody asked me several weeks ago, would I play it live? Yes, I would. I would. I wouldn't be afraid of it at all, if that tells you anything. All right, Waylon, what do you got here? Yeah, pass line is good too. I won. I don't know how long ago it was, but I won with it too. Um, it's good on the don't. It's good on the pass. It's good on, I'm not a fan of the field anyway, but I think I did the field even. So it's a decent strategy, man. I mean, that's what it is. It's decent. They say Biff. What are you saying here, man? You're typing a catalog here. My math teacher on the internet suggested that come progression can make money but require large bankrolls, and an occasional don't come if sevens are even. How do I respond to that? You can say anything about any strategy. I mean, Biff, I don't know exactly how to respond to that. Everything takes a bankroll. Let me clear this up really quick. If you want to make money consistently, all right, that's a big if. Some people don't give a shit. Some people are, once one weekend out of a year and they just blow their wad, whatever. But if you live close to a casino and you want to make money consistently, you need a decent strategy, any decent strategy, but you need to have a biggest bankroll possible so you can get a few hits and get out the door. Boys and girls, that kind of money management and discipline is the only, one more time, only chance you have at any kind of consistency. Because if you're going with a low bankroll and you're trying to nickel and dime them 5 and 10s, yeah, it's the same win, but money-wise, and what you're going to do with that money is not the same. Winning $40 is nowhere close to winning $400. Winning $80 is nowhere close to $800. It's the same chip count. But we have to live in reality. And reality is you need money to live, right? So I'm just saying, the bigger the bankroll that you have, don't you guys worry about the smallest bankroll you can do. And I understand you can only do what you can do. I get it. I do. But you need to take the biggest bankroll that you personally can afford to lose and afford to take. That way you don't have to stay on any of these tables very long. That's the key to this crap. And I know nobody wants to listen to it. You don't. My buddy Barney over there. Why do I keep pointing that way? He's over here. My buddy Barney. I just watched an episode of Andy Griffith. He was a real estate agent trying to sell Andy's ass. Funny as hell. That's my favorite show in the whole world. There's a few key things that you have to do in gambling if you're a serious gambler. Okay. We all don't have to play alike. We all don't have to bet alike. But what never will change is discipline and money management. Boom. How's that? I'll go back to the wide sky. That will never change. I don't care who you are. All right. All right. Let's see here. Let's keep going. Thomas, what do you got? But Baccarat is still the way. Baccarat's a great game. I mean, I've already showed many ways to do the 31. It's all comes down to comfort level, what you perceive is better than something else. If you like Baccarat over the calm or don't calm or whatever, you play Baccarat. Now, there ain't no question Baccarat's a great streaky game. So to win and win your press is more likely to happen on Baccarat. That is a true thing. That is a true statement. All right, Waylon. The problem is people don't know how to build bankrolls. They think we just have it because someone just gave it to. You mean somebody didn't give you your bankroll, Waylon? What's up with that shit? I thought your daddy gave it to you. What the hell? Now I've lost all my faith in you. No, it's you build it. And everybody thinks you got to build it by gambling. Horse shit. I know a little bit about Waylon. I know him and his daddy worked their ass off for years and years and years in the construction business. His bankroll didn't come easy, man. But you don't have to build it. I know John over at Pro Craps Codes. He tells you codes. This is John. This is how John talks. Well, what you have to do. Yeah, I don't even have to say a word. You guys know who I am right there. He's talking. Isn't that John? But he codes part-time work, whatever. Part-time gambling, part-time work. You got to build it. But once you build it, you can do good things with it. And yes, that is a problem, Waylon. Let's see. All right. Well, y'all, it's been how long has it been? Hell, I don't even know how long I've been running. God, I don't know. You guys, anybody want to see me do the same thing just while I'm doing it on the don't come? I can or don't have to, really. I think I proved my point. My voice is going. Oh, it's only been 28 minutes. You guys want to see the same thing on the don't? Anybody? I'll wait for the first response. Whatever the first response is. Yes, no. Don't make a crap to me. Yeah, Waylon, try it with a 6-8. Well, I'm taking a 2-week hiatus. I'd love to see. All right, Mike G, how are you? All right, let's go ahead. James, I'm going to go ahead and do the don't real quick, but happy Thanksgiving to anybody and everybody. Let's just try the don't. I tried this once on my computer and it beat my ass on the don't. But let's go ahead and try it. There's the 31. Here we go. Just like before, you got to get a point. There's a 7. There's a 6. First unit out of the DC. There's a 7. We'd have won that down here. And we'll see how it comes out, but Now I don't like it. I really don't. Not that we ain't gonna win, because uh, there's another 7. There's a 6. We take our second single. There's an 8 right there. 10. 7. Okay. Brings that down. Boink. Now, we got to wait for a point. So there's my stack up. We'll just sit it right there. There's a 6. Now we take the press, throw it over in the DC. There's an 8. 9. 9. 7. All right, so we win our stack. Okay. So there's 1, there's 2. Bankroll's back intact. We're up 2. All right, so far so good. Okay, another 6. 7. Lose that one. There's a 2. There's a 4. Take our second one. 7. God, that would have been my 2 in a row right there. 10. Take our third single. 7. Mother, screw me. 7. Boy, 7s are popping now. 3. 8. We go to our first 2. Goes to a 5. 8. That's the point. 5. We got picked off. Point goes to the 5. We got picked off on our first 2. Now we have a number, so we take our second 2. Put it out there. There's a yo 11. Lose that one. There's 4. We've lost out of there. Now we're going to go to our first 4. We're still hot with the 5. There's a 9. Not a bad number. 8. 10. 5. That's the point. 4. 7 out. All right. So we win the 4. Now, stack it. We still got a 4 as a hot. Let's bring it out and hope we don't get a 7 or 11. Why am I doing it that way, y'all? I don't know. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm sitting there running split screen. All right, we've stacked it. Here we go. We need it to travel. It did. To the 9. 5. 7. There goes. Boink. There's 8. There's 8. Let's put it back together. Our first 4. Second 2. First 2. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 700. Uh, really, we went to the first four just like we did out of the com. Um, it did its job. It didn't get too deep. Let me come back again. There we go. Yeah. So, hey, there you go. Let me look. Hold on, y'all, while I'm reading. All right. Nobody else said nothing. So we want now. I'm not counting that as a steak. I mean, I was just doing that as an extra. So that ain't gonna make me 16. I'm not counting that. I just did it because some folks wanted to see it. I suppose I mean, it's just like anything else. You could use it out of the don't. If the dice are nice, you'll win it. Uh, the nice thing about the don't, if you can get it out, if you can get it out, then the 7 is your buddy, and having 2.7 outs is probably easier than hitting 2 points. So it's got goods and bads either way, but there you go. All right. Count it. I did it live. Well, I can't do another steak or bust. I'm full of steak. So, okay, I'll count it. I'll count it. So this time, it's a good looking escort instead of the sloppy alley hooker. Yeah, because we won 2 back to back, man. That's 1,500. That gets you a good hooker. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't work tomorrow. I'm just a little giddy. All right, Thomas, thank you very much. But y'all, that's it for tonight. I won't just procrastinate it. Ah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, my wife's probably downstairs watching this live. She knows I'm just funning. But anyway, y'all, thank you. I hope everybody has a good Thanksgiving tomorrow. I appreciate everybody joining me. And like I say, I'm going to be off for about 2 weeks, and have no clue what I'm going to do when I get back. I'll decide that when I'm gone. And but everybody have a good day with their families tomorrow, and I will see you guys when I get back. All right. So until then, y'all, be great. See ya.